This is Italian football lover channel, my friends. France-Switzerland game has been ended 3-3 and Switzerland became up to quarter-final in penalty kicks after extra times. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. I want to talk about the tactics and analysis of this game. Really, in this game, France played in 3-4-1-2 formation and Switzerland played with same formation 3-4-1-2. Really, in this game, especially in the first half, in the beginning of the game, Switzerland developed so many dangerous attacks from the left wing with Zuber and Rodriguez. Zuber moved higher and wider, Rodriguez moved higher and he supported Zuber. At the same time, this player, Seferovic and Xhaka, moved higher and they came close to left and they clustered on the left hand side of the pitch. Really, they forced to France defense line. France played with 3 defenders in this game. Lenglet played on the center of the 3 defenders. Really, Deschamps changed the formation in this game. But really, a developing attack from the left with same type. Zuber moved higher and wider. He centered the ball into the France backs. Really, Switzerland was so strong on the left wing. This player, really, Seferovic, scored the goal with his headshot. He jumped over front of Lenglet and he scored the first goal of Switzerland. Really, in the first half, Griezmann played behind of Benzema and Mbappe, and Griezmann played close to Remo Freuler on the midfield, and at the same time Pogba made higher press on Granit Xhaka, and really Mbappe played 1-to-1 versus Elvedi on the forward, and Benzema played close to more central defender Akanji. Really, sometimes this Switzerland defense line split it away and Xhaka dropped deep between of these 2 defenders, but really France developed dangerous attacks from the left more. France's left side was more effective offensively, and really sometimes Griezmann and Mbappe, Rabiot, Kante, Benzema, they came close to left and they made overloaded on the left hand side of the pitch. And really, when Mbappe tucked infield and Mbappe dropped deep every time, Elvedi tracked him, and Rabiot stayed 1-to-1 versus Widmer, and really Rabiot find empty spaces on the left. Really, this player Elvedi tucked infield with Mbappe, and really France developed dangerous attacks from the left in the first half. But really, in Switzerland on the forward, every time these 3 players changed their positions between each other. Sometimes Embolo came close to left, Seferovic moved to the right, and sometimes really Shaqiri played on the center, but sometimes Shaqiri came to right, and Switzerland formation turned into generally 5-4-1 in France attacks. Widmer dropped deep, came back to right back, and this player Zuber came to left back. They made the defense line 5, and at the same time these 2 pivot, Xhaka and Freuler, played more defensively and they played close to each other, and they close to empty spaces between the line, and at the same time really Seferovic and Embolo sometimes they came back to midfield, wings of the midfield, and sometimes Seferovic stayed on the forward lonely, and this player Shaqiri and Embolo came to back, and really they made so good defensive situations in this game. Really, the first half has been finished 1-0, and in the second half France made 1 substitution. In the beginning of the second half, Lenglet made a big mistake in the first goal of Switzerland, really, and Lenglet out and Kingsley Coman replaced of him, and France formation turned into 4-4-2 after this substitution, and really Varane and Kimpembe played on the center of the defense like this. Varane and Kimpembe played here like this on the center of the defense, and Rabiot played as a left back in the second half, in the beginning of the second half, and really Pavard played as a right back. Defense line turned into 4 in France in the beginning of the second half, And really this player, Kingsley Coman, played on the left wing and Griezmann played on the right wing. Deschamps put Griezmann to the right and France played in 4-4-2 formation in the second half. Really, Switzerland won one penalty kick in the beginning of the second half, but the penalty was missed by Rodriguez, and France found 2 goals. But I want to indicate that really Pogba moved higher generally and he supported the attacks, and Pogba gave very good passes between of Switzerland defense line to Mbappe and Benzema, and France found to go with Benzema. Again Mbappe tucked infield and his pass from the center of the Switzerland defense. Benzema stayed free and he got into the Switzerland box between of Switzerland defense line, and he scored the goal of Benzema scored the goal of France, and the score was 1-1 with this goal. And again really France left wing was so strong in the second half. Mbappe tucked infield and really Griezmann came close to left and he got into the box with Mbappe's pass. Really Benzema stayed free at the back post, and with with Griezmann's pass Benzema scored the goal at the back post with his headshot, and France was 2-1 ahead with this goal. Really Pogba scored one more grateful goal out of the Switzerland box. It was excellent goal. Pogba's shot, the score was 3-1 with this goal. But after this I want to indicate that Switzerland coach made very good substitutions. He was so successful as a coach managing the team in this game, and really he made the substitutions. Widmer out, and on the right wing and Mbabu replaced of him, 2 number Mbabu. And after this really Shaqiri out and Gavranovic replaced of him. Gavranovic 19 number, he played as a central forward here like this, and again Zuber out, and on the left Vargas replaced of him. Vargas 11 number, he played on the left, and Mbola out and Shahnacht replaced of him. Shahnacht 16 number player, he played on the right forward. Really Gavranovic, Seferovic and Shahnacht, these 3 forward played on the forward. And after these substitutions really Switzerland started to play more effectively, and they developed more attacks from the right with Mbabu, and really Shahnacht played so effectively, and Mbabu moved higher and farther. He centered the ball into the penalty area. Again Seferovic scored the goal with his shot, his second goal in this game. Really he jumped over front of Rafael Varane, and his headshot scored the second goal of Switzerland. And one more goal was found by Switzerland. Really Gavranovic played so effective after he got into the pitch, and he scored 1 goal, but this goal was disallowed by the referee because of offside. But really in the last minutes of the game Xhaka moved higher, he came to here and he gave a pass between of France defense line, and Gavranovic met the ball. He stayed free and scored the 3rd goal of Switzerland in 90 minutes, and the 90 minutes has been finished 3-3 draw. Really in extension times, before extension times, Rodriguez out and Mehmedi played instead of him, and Mehmedi played more close to forward. 18 number Mehmedi, he played behind of forwards. But really last substitution, this player Seferovic out, and because Switzerland had to make a stronger defense, and defender Schär, 22 number defender Schär, got into the pitch. He played on the defense. Really France made a little bit pressure in extra times, but they couldn't find the goal. And really before Griezmann out in France team, and Sissoko replaced of him on the right wing. Sissoko played here, and on the left again Kingsley Coman was injured, and Thuram played on the left wing instead of Kingsley Coman. In penalty kicks Switzerland won this game. Mbappe missed the last penalty for France, and Switzerland became up to quarter final. All my analysis and all my comments like this. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. Please open up your notification bells. Thank you very much. See you on my next videos, beautiful people. Bye!